how's it going?
Look into my eye.
Okay, so that was Whatsername by Green Day. Now, this is a song that was requested quite a while ago now, so I'm very happy to have finally got it done for you. Now, Whatsername is from the album American Idiot, which, if I'm completely honest, is probably, when this album came out, was probably around the time I stopped listening to Green Day and, bands of that sort of genre, I guess. I sort of went down a road of, listening to sort of, Led Zeppelin and, Jimi Hendrix and, later Beatles stuff and things like that. But yes, nonetheless, this is a brilliant album, very epic and, a lot more far-reaching than their previous efforts, I guess. But both in production and in songwriting as well. For me personally though, I much prefer their earlier stuff. Like Nimrod and Dookie, obviously, Insomniac, Kaplunk, brilliant little album, and Warning as well. Yeah, just basically the stuff from the 90s, that's sort of what I picture when I sort of think of Green Day, I guess. But American Idiot, nonetheless, is a brilliant album in its own right. So, for Whatsername, we are tuned down to drop D, which basically means all the strings are in tune as standard, but with the low E string, you just tune that down a whole step so that it's a D. So instead of doing your power chords in that kind of shape, you just do them in that kind of shape. Simple as that. Like I said, I'm not really overly familiar with American Idiot, apart from maybe, the singles and stuff, I guess. But it's a fun song to play, this one. I love the drop D, palm muted power chords and all that kind of thing. That's super fun to play. The second guitar parts where it's doing the more melodic type stuff, that's pretty cool as well. It took me a while to get my head around the is it the octave chords kind of thing, where I'm going with that, but I got there in the end, so that's the important thing. But yeah, it's not very difficult to play, to be honest. It sort of took me a morning to sort of pick it up and get my head around it and everything. But yeah, super fun to play, and yeah, there's not really much for me to say about the song, to be honest, because like I said, I don't really know American Idiot that well. But nonetheless, very fun to play, and I hope all of you guys out there enjoyed learning to play it as well, if indeed that is what you did. Most of the videos that get quite a lot of views on my channel are normally Nirvana, to be honest, and I think that's the majority of what I've done on here is Nirvana, because I'm trying to ride that gravy train. But yeah, I do like to sort of go off and do other things occasionally as well, like Green Day, and I've done quite a bit of Green Day actually, and then a few other bits and bobs as well, so yeah, it's always fun to sort of branch out and do something slightly different. And again, I wasn't really overly familiar with this song either, so it was fun to sort of sit there and try to learn a song that I didn't already have completely, what's the word I'm looking for? Internalised, that's the word I was thinking of. What I mean by that is, when I personally feel like I've got a song internalised, it just means that I know the song already in my head, so, the structure of it and, where it's going and, what it sounds like kind of thing. I've already got that, in my head, so all I've got to do is just sort of learn how to produce that sort of sound myself. It's, if that makes any sense, that's kind of my process, I guess. But anyway, yes, that's the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, please feel free to hit like and subscribe and all those awesome things that you guys always do. Yeah, other than that, not really much for me to say, so hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you feel like watching some of my other videos, then feel free, I guess. But anyway, yeah, take it easy, guys, and hopefully I shall see all of you awesome people in the next one. Peace. God, I am so embarrassing. Cringe.